Live. Stephanie Adler is here from Miami.
Aquí activado.
Yeah, we gonna get a little Latino up in here tonight. It's a
That's
big
right.
night. Uh,
Ya tú
you know,
sabes.
before we get started, just to let you know, I used to be a part of the biggest Latin night in Philly. It was called Reggaeton Friday. DJ Milky, DJ Scarfo, and DJ Cure. So
What?
I'm very familiar with doing a Latin night in Philly. And we used to do it on La Mega on Philly for 2.5 years. So I'm very familiar with the Latino music.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Big up, big up.
And I remember that one word, Boricua. So we about to get it done right now. Stephanie Adler, her new single, and let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's another one. It's another one.
Sale, después la llama con el estrés, hablando como si está ahí en su nivel. Perdido, se pone loco si no la ve. No entiende que es una diosa, no la ve. Sola, baila sola, de ella misma se enamora. Solita, ella es peligrosa, de ella misma se enamora. Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Enemigo se hizo y cuantas malas le hizo. Todos los recuerdos tirados por el piso, ya nada funciona. Sola baila sola, de ella misma se enamora. Solita ella es peligrosa, de ella misma se enamora. Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones.
It's another one.
Another one.
Yeah, let's go.
Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que lloren, rompe corazones.
Bloop, peligrosa. We
Yeah,
did it.
yeah, yeah. She's here, Stephanie
Aquí
Adler,
estamos, mi gente.
and we gonna do that talk tonight. So, big project. You're here,
Definitely. Definitely.
Miami, Florida. Let's talk. Take us on the journey of how you got started. And then I'll ask you a couple questions about your top Latino artists. And by the way, I used to like Tego Calderon. So
Oh, I
that
love me
was,
some Tego.
Yeah, Tego
Oh,
Calderon. Yeah, I
gee.
used to like him,
I
so
love his style, everything.
classic. All right,
You already
so
know.
take us on a journey. It's the SL Digital Media, Stephanie Adler, Miami.
So
We
we going
here.
on the journey. So my family, we're Cubanos. My mom's from Cuba, my grandma, everybody, and they came here. I was born here in Miami. And I'm here in Orlando right now. I'm in Orlando. I've been here for a while now. And there was never a time where it was like, oh, I want to sing. Like, I've always liked it and just knew, like, I'm going to be a singer. Like, that's it. That's what I love to do. So growing up, I basically just really listened to Hispanic music, like Caribbean music, anything like salsa, bachata, merengue, like Latin music. And then so when it came to like the end of like middle school, I got into hip hop and I loved it. So like that mixture together, it just sounded so good. So I can do my Latin stuff. I write my English stuff too. Sometimes I put it together and it sounds cool. But for a while now, I've been working with Afimi, and Afimi's been so good to me. Afimi Music Group, Afimi Music Records. I'm Afimi
Shout
Music
out
Group.
to Afimi
Shout out to
Music Group.
Afimi. So I've been here with Cali Ranks, working with everybody. He's gotten me on a lot of features, from Solomon Childs, Optimistic. He's gotten me doing some vocals on his track with Chris Brown. And it's just been like a journey now. So like I've been performing more, I've been recording more, uh, doing my pictures, gonna do videos. I recently did Santa Baby. That is gonna be for next year though. So that one's gonna be a really fun project to do for the holidays.
Well, that sounds amazing. So you haven't done your first video, or what's going on? Is this
Yeah,
the
I have a video out right now with some visuals for See Me is one of my singles that came out. Shout out to Armada, the producer. He's amazing. So we got See Me out. You can find that anywhere, YouTube, anywhere, Spotify, anything. So and I also have, of course, Peligrosa coming out. So I'm doing like my Spanish stuff first,
of course?
and then I have all different types of genres. Like I got hip hop, I got some funk stuff. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
It sounds amazing. You're down there in Miami, right?
Right
Have you
now I'm
done
in
it?
Orlando.
Orlando. Have you done anything in Orlando? It doesn't matter. Orlando and Miami is about even. If you know anything about Florida, I've been to Miami. I've never gone to Orlando, but everybody tells me that there's really no difference. It's just that Miami has that beach.
Hey,
Yeah.
Miami's spicy.
Yeah, I like Miami though. When I went down there, I went down there a couple times, and I did like the environment. And of course, y'all don't go to sleep, so don't
It
go to sleep
doesn't.
down in
Ocean
Miami.
Drive. Don't go to Ocean Drive. No.
But you know what though, I noticed that it was you saw some celebrities down there on that beach too.
What? Growing up, I actually lived right there on Collins. Believe it or not, like it's right. It's that next street over from Ocean Drive, and of course, that's filled with famous people all the time, nighttime life. But there's so much behind that you still don't see. Like we were poor, we were in the poor sides. We were still poor. While these people are literally next door partying in some club, rich people with lots of money, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy how it is.
yeah, it
It
is
is
crazy down
crazy.
there.
Right next door, right there.
You know what though? That's in a lot of cities though. You ever go to
You're
San
so right.
Francisco? You ever go to San Francisco? It's the same thing. Whole lot
That's
of
so
money.
nuts.
It's a whole lot of money, and then there's people living in the street.
Right there.
Like
Literally.
literally right there. I'm like, that's like real crazy. But the experience that I had in Miami, I mean, it was fun. I was down there. We were going to an Eagle game during that time. It was Eagles versus the
Sweet.
Miami Dolphins. So that was the last time I went down there. And like I said, Florida has always been an incredible. I've been to Pensacola too. I've always had good things to say about it because when I went down there, I had a great time. All right,
Yeah.
so let's get into your top 5 male Latino artists, top 5 female Latino artists.
Woo.
It's gonna
Okay.
get tough, ain't it?
Okay. Let's do females, ladies first. So
Okay, ladies first.
I'll do Selena all the way.
Selena. Selena gets
Selena.
number 1.
It has to be Latin artist. Okay, so I love Evie Queen.
Evie Queen.
I love Olga Tañón.
Say that again.
Olga Tañón.
Olga down. You
Olga?
gotta say it. Yeah.
Olga Tañón. She's incredible. So I also love
Olga. Okay.
So I also love La India and my number 1, Celia Cruz.
Celia Cruz.
Yes. I'm sure there's a lot more, but yes. And the guys.
I know it's a lot more. You know, it's definitely a lot more.
Definitely.
All right, let's go with the men. Who we doing with the men?
Oh.
It's real tough right here.
Yeah, that's I like Mark Anthony for sure. Of course,
I was
who
about
doesn't
ready
like
to say Mark Anthony, but
Come on.
yeah, Mark Anthony. I've seen a lot of stuff with him, and he brings big crowds.
Definitely. Oh, and this is gonna be on the spot with the guys. I never really think about.
Yeah,
I
because-
love, of course, like you said, the reggaetoneros. I love Tego. I love Don Omar.
Oh yeah, you talking about the people now? When we was doing the Latin nights, so basically
Getting it
you're
lit.
talking about early 2000.
Come on now, yeah.
Early 2000. I remember the song "Yo Voy Voy Voy." That was a big record. Salsa merengue. I mean, it was a lot. Noriega actually did a pretty good reggaeton Latino record. And that was a big song right there for his career also.
Yo, I was just talking about that the other day. Oye Mi Canto.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
did it
yeah.
really big. I was like, what? No,
Yeah.
I was like, people don't even know how big that really was for I guess for my age group, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I loved it. Daddy Yankee in it. Of course, all the reggaetoneros. But Vicente Fernandez, rest in peace. He just passed away. OG Mexican. He sings Mexican music. Grew up listening to him too. So he's one also.
I liked it was quite a few back then. I'm just trying to reach back because I remember this is when reggaeton got to Philly and we were actually a part of it being big. So there were
Word.
promoters that told us about it. We were kind of doing American and reggae. So during this particular night, though, they wanted to integrate us with their night. And it ended up being like a world night of music. It was actually our introduction to, everything. But we were playing everything, pop, hip hop, reggae. But reggaeton got really big. In fact, we DJ'd with Tony Toca a couple times. Tony Touch. Yeah, he did it was Tony Touch and it was DJ Cream. So I know you know these names.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are legends.
I listened to reggaeton, I feel, since it came out.
Yeah. I was trying to find my photo that I took with Tony Touch, because he would come, we would do like the first half, and then he would come in and do, he gives you that New York flavor. And the way we did it was we would do the first half, then he would come in. And it would be insane. It would be over 1,500 people, jam packed. So it's funny, when Marissa sent me this, I was like, okay, so now I can reminisce on the biggest Latin night down in Old City, Philadelphia. DJ Milky, DJ Cure was another Latin DJ.
Lit.
It was real lit down there. And I remember it was an incredible feeling with the Latin, because that, I never really been around Latin like that.
No.
But I got cool with so many Latinos from doing that. Yeah, I mean,
sweet.
Yeah,
We love music, hey.
Yeah, and like I said, we caught that wave. So when we caught that wave, and a lot of people know we were down there, doing it at the time.
That wave was hitting hard too.
That was, I'm telling you, in fact, Q102 used to be upstairs and we were downstairs. It was a whole thing down, in Old City. Club 27. That's the name of the club at the time.
Club 27?
Yeah, it was at Club 27. If you know anything about Philly, biggest reggaeton nights downtown in Old City was definitely Club 27 at the height when the reggaeton came to us. It was big. They had the Spanish areas, where it traditional, but they did a lot of the shows. But we was banging them with international night. I remember the guy coming in and plugging the back piece up, because we were always live every Friday from 8 o'clock to literally like 1 o'clock. Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was very experienced in the Latino reggaeton music. Yeah. So, all right. So, got any shows coming up or what?
As for shows, we'd have to hit up Afimi, but right now I'm just focusing on getting
project
the
done?
visuals. Yeah, the visuals for like the holidays, but for next year. But that's almost done. I've got a couple more songs that I'm recording, because I'm kind of like hoarding my songs. My album will come out, it'll come out, but I feel like I just want it to be perfect. I want to be completely satisfied with it before I want to.
Yeah, of course. You
let
want
it
to
go
confident.
through people. But the singles are out. I do want to let a couple more Spanish ones out before I do my English ones, which I know everybody's gonna love. So I can't wait.
Well, it's always good when you integrate both, because you're cross promoting to everybody. It's always been Latino songs that had, they would break it up into some of it be American, so you can understand.
I feel like it just fits, because especially in the group that I'm in, they do Kelly Rice, he's reggae, and then I have like people around that are rappers and stuff, and I'm just a singer, but I can do it in Spanish and I can do reggaeton. So I feel it just fits the whole vibe, and it just meshes together.
You know what we gonna do? I like this song, so I'm gonna play it again. So
let's
you get to hear it again. And let's do it.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's another one. SL Digital Podcast.
Sale, después la llama con el estrés, hablando como si está ahí en su nivel. Perdido, se pone loco si no la ve. No entiende que es una diosa, no la ve. Sola, baila sola, de ella misma se enamora. Solita, ella es peligrosa, de ella misma se enamora. Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. peligrosa ahora está, ahora que lloren,
Que
rompe
lloren
corazones.
corazones. That's right. Blue, blue, blue.
Back on
Yeah,
You.
peligrosa.
That song is hot. I already know. I'm telling you, by me being a part of that movement at the time, I already know that song would have fit completely into it.
Oh, that's
Completely.
amazing.
I already know.
I
So
I tried to have that like old school, grab that little Evie Queen kind of roughness because I can sing sweetly. I can opera if you wanted to, but like I just wanted that ding, ding, good.
yeah,
And it worked.
it definitely worked. Like I said, I was a part of that at one point, and at the height of Old City, if anybody was down there, they know we were down there, and we were doing a diverse night, and we were down there doing that for quite some time. And you just when I heard the song, it took me right back. It took me right back.
Nice. Yes.
It took me right back because, like you just said,
Yes.
you made the song vintage too.
The beat was kind of feeling like a little new, but I was like, let me bring it back. I'm so glad you said that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely. We got a DJ right here, Marcos Wentz. He just checked. Well, he's been checked in, but he's listening to the
Marcos,
music. He's listening to the
big up.
music. He's definitely listening to the music. He's probably a big time DJ wherever he's at, and he's checking
Sweet.
it out. So
Sweet.
go look for where are you at on your social sites though.
So the social sites, you can find me anywhere. Stephanie Adler. Well, my name Stephanie, last name Adler, and that's on Instagram and Twitter. That's my name and zero, the number zero, because they had Stephanie Adler 1, and I was like, I'm not gonna pick number 2, so I'll be infinite. I'll be 0. So Stephanie Adler 0 for Instagram and Twitter. You can find me Stephanie Adler on YouTube, Facebook, Stephanie Adler Official, Spotify, any music platforms. You can find me too. You can also find me through Afimi Music Records. They have
Afimi.
yes, they have the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook. Cali Ranks is always posting everything too. Shout out to Cali Ranks.
Cali Ranks,
Shout
right?
out, yes, shout out Cannabis,
Cannabis.
Charlemagne, Jinx, the whole team, and
Oh man,
Carlos.
Team
Yes,
Green.
that's yes.
Yeah,
Ya tú
Team Green. Yeah,
sabes.
yeah. So have you ever opened up for any major Latin artists?
Any major Latin artist?
Latin artists?
No.
Not yet. Okay, not yet.
No, I've opened up. Well, I think I've opened up for Cali Ranks for sure. He's big. So Cali
Yeah,
Ranks.
yeah.
I've done Cannabis. Cannabis. We did a show for Cannabis.
You said Cali Ranks?
Cali Ranks.
Okay.
He did Kill 'Em All. He was a Def Jam back in the days. He's the
Is
Femi says.
wait a minute. Is that the guy? Oh no, that's Cali Buds. It was a Cali Buds too, right?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was a Cali.
That sounds
Okay.
familiar.
Cali Bud did finally things come around. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
But for Cannabis for sure. Solomon Childs. I've done a couple shows, but for Latin artists that would be nice. Maybe we could do that up in Miami.
Yeah, well, you can pull off what you're trying to do in Miami easily.
You know it.
Easily. I mean, you talking about Miami, it's basically a Latin oriented, beach, basically. When I went down there, it was a lot. I mean, it's mixed.
Just want to have fun.
Yeah, it was
They
mixed,
just wanna-
but it was great. It was great though. It was great going down there. I remember we had some fun. The hotels are incredible down there. Really great. If anybody's never been to Miami, well, you need to book. You need to book that. And I heard the same thing about Orlando, and a lot of people go down Orlando.
Yes.
Definitely.
Just know the humidity's still here. It's still hot.
Yeah. Well, check this out. I do this even with the rap or R&B. You get two major artists, two major female artists, and two major male artists, Latin, that could help your project. Who would you pick? Your first two female, the second two male. Now, remember, this is going to bump your streams all the way up. So these little collaborations definitely would definitely help you out. So who would you pick, though, in working with?
I can pick anybody?
You can pick. This is
okay.
This is the Let It Go session.
Shakira. And Shakira and I love Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland got on the list.
Yeah.
So you went with Destiny Child's Kelly Rowland.
I love her.
No, Kelly Rowland, I mean, she's very talented. She's a very talented singer. So in other words, you wanted to be American and Latin. Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah.
There you go. That's definitely you know, you never know. That might get pulled. You might be able to pull that one off. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. All right, we going with the men now. Who you gonna pick? Anybody you want. Anybody you want. It could be a rapper, singer, songwriter. It don't matter. Who you gonna pick?
I would like to pick this group from Cuba. Their name is Gente de Zona.
Gente de Zona.
Yes.
I got it right too.
Yes, you did. And of course, Enrique Iglesias.
who you saying?
Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing that one. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get that one. Whatever she said, yeah, right there.
Those the ones that came up in my mind right now. But,
yeah, and I'm quite sure any collaboration, one thing I did understand, back then, and I'm quite sure it holds truth to right now. There's nothing like, doing a collaboration with somebody. It just brings two different vibes.
It makes it better.
And one could actually elevate each other. Like you might go in there and get it started, but then they come in and do something else.
Brand new. Yeah. Then, you're like, what?
And then all of a sudden you get a different feel and you put more heart into it. And that's the beauty in all collaborations to me, because I think they can elevate you. Both of y'all could actually elevate and create something incredible.
It's more fun that way too.
It's definitely more fun that way.
Because you get that input.
Yeah, definitely. All right, coming up, how was it for you in life?
Coming up, how was it for me in life?
How was your life before you decided to go and take it to music?
So
was it rough?
I've always before I got with Afimi Music Records, because you're just somebody trying to sing when you can, people taking advantage of you here and there. They don't take you serious, this and that. Till somebody really truly sees your talent. But it's hard because you're working every day like a regular person and then trying to work on this dream too. And it's a little it's hard, but you can't give up. You just can't give up. You'll find your people, you'll find your ways.
The one thing about the entertainment world, I mean, pretty much everybody can pretty attest telling a different story that, because the music always makes it seem like, man, they just hit it right from the rip. But people don't really see the journey of a lot of this stuff.
Right.
And
that is so true.
And usually it's a tough road to success in music. It doesn't matter what kind of music you doing. I believe everybody could probably tell the high and the low and how they got there and how long it took. and you just never know how you're really going to get there. You just trying to follow your dream, and then it's all about the connections. It's all about all of a sudden, and I know you feel good when you finish a project, and now your eyes have opened up for the video.
Right.
So you're watching it step by step by step, and it's actually an amazing journey.
It
And,
is.
and then the gratification is to hear your music on the radio. And I know Marissa and them got it on the radio. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So that's the beautiful part of the artistry to me. And
Like,
then,
here, see what I did. Yeah, letting people hear, see.
but you got to be ready though when it's time to do those shows. Because no matter how hard it was to get there, you should be on another level because of the struggle. A lot of times the struggle can bring the greatness out of you with the opportunity.
Yes.
And I know that is the pinnacle of all of this stuff. Getting your opportunity and then seizing the moment, because you know if they say you are a great performer, your plane is about to take off.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
You already know that, right?
You better hop on the train now. It's about to leave. I have a song like that.
Yeah.
Can't wait for y'all to hear it.
Who would you want to go on tour with?
Who would I want to go on tour
Yeah,
with?
give me 3 artists that you wouldn't mind going on tour with.
I'm not gonna lie, with my own team here, with Cali Ranks, Cannabis, and Jinx and Charlemagne. The whole team going around and just throwing the parties and giving the vibes and having the funness and spreading love and uplifting the youth. Yeah. That's my team. The whole team, yeah.
You know what? They're going to remember you said that. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to push harder, because it's nothing like seeing some sort of unity and y'all moving together. It's hard to get. So
right.
Look at these moments as gold to yourself, because people can act real funny out here when it's time.
That's so true. Yeah.
You can get real funny, So when you got somebody on your side pushing, never take that for granted, because
that's right.
That's gold.
That's right.
That's gold. So shout out to the team, gold.
Shout out to the team.
The team makes the dream, Yes. Okay. So you might as well tell me about a couple of those guys that you named.
For the team?
Yeah, just a little brief bios on them.
Okay, so y'all already know Cali Ranks Cannabis, so we're gonna bring out the newer people. We got Jinx. She's coming out. She's new. She's young, 17. But I am telling you, wait
Jinx.
till you guys. Yes, wait till you guys hear her. She's mind blown. Like, she's got it all day, every day. Rapper. Okay. She's a rapper, but don't get it twisted. She can sing because she can hit those little notes too. So she's amazing, and the way that she just can't wait for her to get into the studio again and just be like, what else does she got? What else has she made? What else is that mind like? Mm-hmm. She's amazing like that. So, and also we have Charlemagne. He's singer, rapper. Man, can you even put him? Yeah, Charlemagne. Chase. He's just. Can you even put him in a category? I don't know. He does everything.
I don't even know him. We just want to say amazing.
Amazing, yes.
We're going to just say amazing. He's
performer.
Amazing.
He's a great performer. He's got it on lock on stage too. So
yeah,
shout out everybody on the team. Yes,
you gotta say it like you're from the street though. Everybody from the team.
Everybody.
you gotta put a little everybody in there. Yeah. And that's the most important thing anyway. You got a team. The team actually makes the dream. So
That's right.
they put the dream together. They're the ones, everybody has a worth during the journey. And that's the most important thing anyway. And you're witnessing different genres of music. So you're just like, oh man, you get a different respect. Right. You get a different respect for it because you're around it and you seeing that drive.
We all sound different and it's great.
Yeah, there you go. All y'all sound different. It sounds great. All right. So who else you got? Who else you want to go on the road with? Like right now, if you had the opportunity, we just gonna pick one more. Who would you go on the road with right now? Right now.
Right now. Chris Brown, so we could do that song Monster we did.
Well, you one thing about you, you're definitely smart because you went for him and you know the stream's gonna go all the way up.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is one of the most electrifying male. I mean, from since he was a kid to right now.
Yeah, his dancing. I like his dancing.
Performing is what he loves to do, and it's obvious. Because when people move like that, like him, Omarion, and the way Michael Jackson moved, that's the upper echelon right there. One of the greatest, Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown.
Shout out.
Chris Breezy. All right, so you know what we gonna do? We gotta play it again.
Let's do it up.
We gonna do it again, and here we go.
Yeah.
It's another one. Puerto Rico.
Sale, después la llama con el estrés, hablando como si está ahí en su nivel. Perdido, se pone loco si no la ve. No entiende que es una diosa, no la ve. Sola, baila sola, de ella misma se enamora. Solita, ella es peligrosa, de ella misma se enamora. Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Enemigo se dice cuántas malas le hizo, todos los recuerdos tirados por el piso, ya nada funciona. Sola, baila sola, de ella misma se enamora. Solita, ella es peligrosa, de ella misma se enamora. Ahora dice que, ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Ahora está.
Yeah.
Ahora dice que ay, la vida no es así, no lo perdones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa ahora está. Ahora que llore, rompe corazones. Dile ya que peligrosa que lloren, rompe corazones.
That's right.
Man,
Rompiendo corazones.
I heard that, and I'm telling you, instantly, I almost was like, she's taking me back to Latin nights,
That's right.
reggaeton Friday in
Latin night.
Philly. DJ Cream showed up. Who else? Tony Toka showed up.
That's right.
And you know that's the way y'all say it. It's Tony Toka. So yes, yeah, you gotta say it like that, or else you didn't say his name. You say Tony Touch. No, it's Tony Toka.
You already know.
Yeah. And like I said, when I hear it, I know it can go in with the music that's currently out. I hear it. So I wish you nothing but success. We're about to close out.
Word.
Put all your information out there, and we're going to close it out for Latino.
Everybody, you know where you can find me, Stephanie Adler, all day on any social media. Shout out to the team, Carlos, everybody behind the team making things work. Shout out to my mom, my family. I know they're watching right now. Silly. I love you guys. Mwah. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me on. It's so much fun.
Absolutely. We did it. MJ
You
Comics.
did it up. You did it up. You brought back old memories now.
Look, I had to bring it back.
Yeah, you did.
Once again, tonight's main mantra, it takes a team to make the dream. Stephanie
Takes a
Adler.
team to make the dream.
And we are out of here.
Peace.